major. So I actually started out as an exercise science major, but I took sociology as an elective, and I just fell in love with the class, and I didn't really know what sociology was because they didn't offer it where I went to high school. So when I took sociology as an elective and really liked it, I just ended up talking to the faculty and asked, like, what can this do for me? Where can I go with a sociology degree? And then I really learned how versatile it was and how it could help me join a master's program and further my career.
I find sociology so interesting, and there's so many different avenues and aspects that you can get into, and it's in literally every single thing that could ever happen in the world. So I find that so attracting, yeah, I guess, for a program, and knowing that I can apply it to so many different career paths was really rewarding for me.
I also remember my sociological theory class, which I think a lot of people dread, but it was actually incredibly helpful because I learned more than just like the basic principles and the current analysis, but kind of how it went back and kind of started, which was really important. And then I remember taking a family class. I think it was called Family, a Sociological Perspective. And where I'm at right now, I'm working a lot with domestic violence cases. So having an understanding of different family dynamics has been incredibly helpful with where I'm at right now.
I loved the gender courses. I loved learning about family and gender norms, and those were always very fun to dive in, and how I can talk to female alumni different than male alumni, and that's always fun to say, oh no, I learned that through Dr. Miller's class, or okay, we have a group of international students coming from this country. Well, we can't do that because that's not okay. That's against their cultural norms there. So I always liked the gender and family rules from around the world. Those classes were always a lot of fun, and it's surprising how much I can still use them in my work now.
Spent a lot of time talking to a lot of the sociology professors because I realized about halfway through that yes, I wanted to go to law school, but there were a lot of other career opportunities that I just wasn't sure about. I'd never thought about like going to grad school for sociology or going to grad school for anything else for that matter. And being able to sit down and talk with the faculty and kind of bounce ideas off of them and hear their input, given that all of them have gone to grad school in some form or another, ended up actually really helping me just be able to figure out what I wanted to do.
I really just like to be able to give back and help people out. And sociology kind of laid that framework for me, allowed me to work with people one-on-one and view the situation holistically.
So if you go back to sociology basics as far as culture and society and those key terms that you learn freshman year, sophomore year, those are the things that I deal with on a day-by-day basis, essentially, where higher education shifts with societal norms. So if 2-year colleges are now all of a sudden the norms, and that shifts how we do things in higher education as well. And culture, not only ethnicity, but also generational. I can't talk to a 1954 alum the same way that I can talk to an alum from my graduate class of 2014. There's a big cultural difference there, and so communicating with them, the type of events that I plan, everything is different depending on what generation you're talking to. So learning those trends and studying those, whether it be the society around campus or the culture in Indianapolis at that time, or just culture of alumni in general, and then breaking it down even further is a challenge, but a fun one at the same time, of connecting with people the way that they need to be connected with.
Using the things that I've learned in sociology helped me really interact with people from different backgrounds and just understand where people are coming from and how different types of crimes and different types of victims or defendants view things differently.
I would just say sociology is really so versatile. Like, you can do anything you want with a sociology degree, and it sounds like, you think I'm going to do sociology, so then I'm going to get my master's in applied sociology, but that's just not how it is. The sociology bachelor's degree can help you join pretty much any master's degree or help you get a job anywhere, because it is like such general knowledge for what you want to do working in the field.
Basics, I always love going back to the basics. So those first year courses, keep your notes, keep your books, do everything you can to hold on to those, because they'll be with you for the rest of your time.
Is that you can do almost anything with a sociology degree, because it gives you this great understanding of how people interact and how groups work. And it's really not limited like some people think that it is. And just keeping that in mind, I think, would probably be the most helpful, because every college student has the voice in the back of their mind that's saying, what am I going to do when I graduate? Am I going to have a job? And just knowing that you have a ton of opportunities is incredibly important.